And now it's time for Arkansas.
All right, welcome you back to Greene County, Arkansas, here on the campus of Greene County Tech High School, inside for this 5A state baseball tournament, as we welcome you back to Bruce Hunt Field for the host site of this 5A state baseball and softball tournament. As we're going to get this one underway, it's day 2, it's quarterfinal action, as the Benton Panthers, they take on the Greenwood Bulldogs. It's the Bulldogs and the Panthers. It's coming up next here on the Central Sports Network, and I'm Alex Gallion, bringing you coverage up till about 5:30 today, when my man Wes Tittle will take back over the play-by-play duties, and possibly I may have a special guest color announcer in the next game between Lake Hamilton and the hometown team, the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles. But I won't make any promises with that one, but possible special guest commentator with me as well. But again, it's Benton and Greenwood, and how much of a fun day it was yesterday. I don't know if we had the opportunity. Let's take a look at this 5A state baseball bracket real quick to catch people up to speed at home. If you're watching us at home on YouTube.com, Central Sports Network, and look, you can see the games that took place both yesterday here at Greene County Tech and Paragould High School. It was Benton who beat El Dorado 5-0. It was Greenwood who was able to beat out Searcy 10-2. Lake Hamilton was able to pull out a pretty tough victory against Sylvan Hills by that final score of 2-1. And it was GCT and Mount Home last night that ended off things here at GCT. They beat Mount Home 9-1. And then Paragould side, you saw Valley View get the 1-0 win over Alma. You saw Greenbrier get the 10-0 win over Whitehall. Van Buren was able to put up 10 runs to Batesville's 4 runs, and Lakeside was able to pull it out last night, and this was after GCT and Mount Home went final, but they were able to pull out the win against Maumelle by the final score of 4-3. So we're going to take it back inside Bruce Hunt Field and get underway with day 2 of 5A state baseball. Greenwood will be batting first. They're going to be the visiting team on the scoreboard. Benton will be the home team on the scoreboard. Benton is the #1 ranked team out of 5A Central. The Greenwood Bulldogs are the second best team in 5A West. As we're going to get first pitch underway right here, right now, is that one called inside for a strike. Jaden Campbell, who's batting first, he hits that one up the middle. Dryden went for a dive, and it's going to hit for a ground hit. So it'll be a single this time for Campbell. The second baseman will get on base to start us out. We're going to have the shortstop. Rednick is going to come up here to bat now, number 8. And by the way, Evan Campbell's our pitcher for Benton to start out this game. Rennick's going to come up side the plate to bat. Again, a runner on first, all ready to start out this one. Greenwood's a really tough team, but so is Benton, man. I think this is going to be one of the better games that we see today. Obviously, a really fun matchup later on with the defending state champions Valley View. They take on Greenbrier later today. We see Van Buren in a Lakeside matchup, 5:30 tonight. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Got a fun crew here for the Central Sports Network, and press box buddies is what I want to call them. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and out number 1 here in the top of the first.
Catcher number 24, Ty Holtz.
Ty Holtz, the catcher, number 24, up to bat here for the Bulldogs. It is very windy outside today. I want to let you guys know that in mind. Nice, cool 74 degrees here in Paragould. Pitch. Ball. It's ball 2 here. One out here, top of the first. Greenwood's got a runner on first. Of course, that's Campbell, the second baseman. This pitch, swing and miss. Campbell gets ready for his pitch as he looks back at first base. This pitch 2-1, popped up, gonna go left field. Be caught by that center fielder for out number 2. Runner will get back to first base. As Campbell will stay at first. We'll see the fourth pitcher in the lineup. It's Greenwood's pitcher. It's going to be Braden Brewer, and he will be pitching today as he steps up for his first at-bat. Check swing almost. It's called for ball number 1. Count it 1-0. Called strike. Two outs here. Men for looking to try to get out of the top of the first here. To count it 1-1. Called strike. Nice pitch there that time from Campbell. Just an off speed. Count it 1-2 here. Swing and a miss, and Benton will retire the top of the first. And we headed to the bottom first, and no runs here and no errors off of 1 hit and 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom of the first here. Your score from GCT, it's Greenwood 0, it's Benton 0. You are watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament here on the Central Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first, always.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community.
And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
Benton Sawyer Wilson, number 13, will bat first for the Panthers, as Braden Brewer will be your starting pitcher for Greenwood Bulldogs, number 6. Ended up striking out his first time at bat. And see how his arm does today. Been a great first day here in Greene County Tech for this 5A state baseball tournament. Softball tournament's been very, very fun, and this second day of baseball that we've got is going to be even better than the first day that we had. We have some really incredible matchups here exclusively on the Central Sports Network, and I'm about to begin the bottom of the first here. Again, Braden Brewer will be starting pitcher for the Greenwood Bulldogs, and we're going to see Sawyer Wilson, the third baseman, number 13, start out Benton here at bat. So we'll step up. Here we go. It is a little windy outside, by the way. So that first pitch called ball. Pitch upstairs. But they called that for a ball as well, so the count at 2-0 now. Pitch. Called strike. Brewers pitch coming up. Count at 2-1. Well, downstairs. It's time for ball 3. Count at 3-1. Called strike. The count will go full here now for Braden Brewer. Wilson looking for a big hit here, the third baseman. Full count. He'll walk for ball 4. So Wilson will find his way on base here. Now we'll send Bates up to bat, the shortstop. That's Marcus Bates, number 9. A solid at bat his last outing yesterday. Benton's had to play 10 o'clock in the morning the last 2 days. So they're a little bit more used to this than Greenwood is. Greenwood played at 12:30 yesterday. This pitch called strike. And runner on first here for Benton. Count at 0-1 here. Called strike. Good pitch down the middle. Right, steps back up. Shortstop looking for a big hit here. Go ahead at first here. The count 0-2, swing and a miss for out number 1. Bates go down swinging. So that'll send Snellings now, the left fielder, up to bat, number 1 for the Panthers.
Now batting, left fielder number 1, Easton Snellings.
Snellings to bat now. That one called strike. Benton still with a runner on first here. Count at 0-1. Backed out to first and remains safe. Count 0-1 here. One called for a ball. Count 1-1 now is that pitch called for strike 2. Snelling's trying to extend Wilson. So this pitch 1-2, swinging and a miss for out number 2. So Snelling goes down swinging. That'll bring up Houston, the designated hitter, number 15. He was solid yesterday for Benton. See what A.J. Houston can do at bat here. His first pitch here. Swing and a miss for Houston. Count at 0-1 now as this one's upstairs. Called for ball 1 here. So the count at 1-1 now. one's fouled back here. Heads up. Most people were safe with that one. Runner still on first here, bottom of the first. The count at 1-2 here, the pitch. I'll have to throw it back to first. Just remain safe. Yep, Wilson's got to be a little eager to try to get off first base here. As the count will go 2-2 here now. That's for Houston. Oh, it actually hit his bat. I don't think he's going to make it the first in time. He won't, and that will retire the first inning here as they finally get the third and final out with one remaining on base and no runs and no hits and no errors this time. We still have a tied ball game here in Greene County Tech. It's Greenwood 0 and Benton 0. We head to the top of the second here. Coming up next, you're watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament here on the Central Sports Network.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community. And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
All right, welcome you back to Bruce Hunt Field here on the campus of Greene County Tech High School. The host side of this 5A state baseball softball tournament here. As really a fantastic first day here at the ballpark yesterday, and a day that should be set up to be pretty good today as well, as we have 4 more games today here at GCT, all live here on the Central Sports Network. And again, just a super fun day at the ballpark yesterday, and we're gearing up for today to be even better with even better matchups, as it's now the quarterfinals of this state tournament. And we find out today who plays in the semis tomorrow here on CSN. Games tomorrow starting at 12 p.m. first pitch and 2:30 first pitch tomorrow for the 5A semifinals. As Coatney now is going to be at bat here for Greenwood, third baseman. That first pitch called for a ball. Campbell threw 13 his last inning. Oh, big hit. Center field. It'll be caught, though, by the center fielder for the first out. Nice swing and able to get some pop in it, but going to be called out for it. This pitch now. Beautiful pitch center. Called for a strike. And we're getting ready for his pitch here. Count 0-1. Fouled back right side. Webb, the center fielder for Greenwood, right-handed hitter. Pitch 0-2 now. That one's outside. Call for a ball here. That count will go to 1-2 here now as Campbell gets ready for his pitch. Swing and a miss for out number 2 here for the Bulldogs, and we'll see Taylor come up to bat, the first baseman.
16, Aaron Taylor.
Aaron Taylor, the first baseman, now to come up here for Greenwood. They're looking for this third out. No runners on base. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. pitch, hit on. Second baseman, can he get it? He does, and he'll be able to make the play at first base in time for the final out. So after no hits, no runs, and no errors, we head to the bottom of the second here in Greene County Tech. Your score is still tied ball game between Greenwood and Benton at 0-0 each. And Benton comes up to bat here next. You are watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament here on the Central Sports Network.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home to your first child and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Welcome you back inside Bruce Hunt Field here on the campus of Greene County Tech High School, the host side of this 5A State Baseball Softball Tournament. And actually a score update from the softball side of things is Benton leads Greenwood. Also, Greenwood and Benton are both playing in baseball and softball at the same exact time as Benton leads 2-0 over Greenwood softball after 1 inning of play. We head to the bottom of the second here. This first one's hit up and popped up. Well, actually hit the ground for a hit. Call for a single. Time from Curry, the second baseman, able to get on base now. Get Curry, man, so inspirational. Curry's able to get himself a base hit and will set up shop on first base. Mitchum now, the first baseman, will come up to bat here for Benton. As Benton will have a runner at first now. No outs here. Bottom of the second. This bit for a check bunt. Safe, though, as he gets back in time at first. Mitchum was looking bunt. Pulled it back. Keep the runner at first here. So count 1-0 now. Check bunt. Curry extends off first here. Count at 2-0 now. That's called strike. No, the count goes to 2-1. It is a bunt. Should be able to make the play at first in time. They do, but the runner from first, that was Curry. He extends himself to second now. But that will be out number one here in the bottom of the second. But if you're Benton, though, you did extend your runner. So now he'll sit at second base. We'll have a new batter come up. That's Robertson, the right fielder, number 8. Will come up to bat here for Benton. As mentioned, we'll head back to the dugout. Runner on second now, though, as you see on your screen. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one for Robertson. Ooh, that pitch called ball. goes to 1-1 here. That one called strike. So we get called for strike 2 there. As the count will move to 1-2 now. Runner still on second for Benton. The go-ahead's on second. That one's upstairs. I don't think I brought enough caffeine today again. It's on me. Count moves to 2-2 here as Benton still with Curry on second base. And one called ball. So the count will go full here. For an interesting pitch coming up here. Pitch number 29 coming up for Braden Brewer, Greenwood. Count is full here. Big pitch now. Robertson looking for a big hit. That one's upstairs. Be called for ball number 4, so that will send Robertson to first base. Now Micah Bates will come up to bat, the catcher for Benton. Number 7 comes up to bat here. So now Benton will have a runner on first and second here. First pitch called ball. Runner still on first and second. And at 1-0 here is that pitch called strike. His boys are hyped.
David on the pitch run for the Panthers.
Now Benton up first. They got their points. And we had some technical difficulties just in. So really solid hit out towards first and second. It was a ground hit, so Benton was able to get a runner to come across. We're going to try to throw this back at second. Safe. Belkey, the center fielder, at bat here now. Runners on first and second still for Benton. Hang on. Called foul. So that went right in between the first base. Of course, Belkey to go back to bat here. Still has that runner on first and second. That one's hit. Ground out for a base hit. We got a runner trying to come home, and he can make it in time for the second run in the bottom of the second for Benton. The energy for that Benton dugout, you can hear it. Big play to be able to come across and for the second run here. We'll head to the top of the order here for Benton as Wilson now up to bat, the third baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, number 13, Sawyer Wilson.
Take a look at this replay again. You see how quickly he came across here. I mean, Robertson was all gas, no brakes there, and able to make it home in time before he could be tagged out. And that's now 2-0 Benton. And popped up. Center fielder should be able to get to that in time, I think, as he does make the play for the second out. We got a runner getting to third, because he'll stay at third.
Shortstop, number 9, Marcus Bates.
So now Bates back to bat here. Runners on first and third here. That one. Little downstairs, so call it for ball and 1. Got at 1-0 here. Swing and a miss. Count 1-1 here. Is that pitch called strike? That one called ball. Brewer getting ready for his pitch. Is count at 2-2 here. Called foul. You can hear that wind all right. All right, runners still on first and third here. This pitch. Downstairs. Count it full here. he's going to come off. Big at bat here for Bates. Greenwood looking for this third and final out. This one fouled back right. Nobody get a touch on it. They step back up. It's a big at bat here for Bates. Runners still on first and third. They count at full here. Greenwood looking to try to get out of this inning as he's called for ball 4, and he'll go to the base. So now Benton will have bases loaded. Greenwood's in a dangerous spot here now. As we'll have a meeting at the mound here. Again, Benton has bases loaded. They've been able to get 2 to come across here in the bottom of the second. You'll see Greenwood going over this with pitcher Braden Brewer. It's a tough spot they're in now as they find themselves with bases loaded. They've got 2 outs. They're looking for the third and final out. Try to get themselves out of this second inning as it's become a nightmare of an ending for Greenwood. All they need is 1 out. I mean, even just 1 single. Be able to get that play at first base in time. This coach will go back to the dugout. We'll have Snellings come back up to bat the left fielder. Striked out last time, his last outing. Bases are loaded for the Panthers. This pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1. Going back to third. He is safe. See the replay there. He had plenty of time to get back. Good hustle though. Count moves 1-1 here. Swing and a miss for strike 2 here. One more strike and Brewer can pull them out of this inning. Big at bat here from Snellings. Count moves to 1-2. Brewer looking for that third strike as he'll move out of the batter's box. He'll look to move back in here. Snelling, he knows it's a big moment. Big at bat for him. Brewer's pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 3. And Benton, though, was able to get 2 to come across, but they leave 3. And we head to the top of the third here, but Benton now leads Greenwood by the score of 2-0. You are watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament here on CSN.
Greenwood, Braden Brewer, 52 pitches.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, My money isn't one of them.
Just like our local teams strive for excellence on the field, Denver's Refrigeration strives to deliver quality workmanship, knowledgeable service, and fast, reliable solutions for every customer. From all of us at Denver's Refrigeration, good luck to all the teams competing here in the 5A State Baseball Tournament. Denver's Refrigeration, located at 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro. We head to the top of the third here. In Greene County Tech, Benton 2-0 over Greenwood. First one counted for a strike. Just been swinging a miss. For Carter. Carter's at bat here. Amble's pitch. Oh. I'm about to say, man, I don't know about ducking, man. You can just take the. He would have had himself a walk to first base. Pitch 1-2 here. Ground ball. That's the count will move to 2-2. Amble's pitch here. A little outside. The count will move full here. One foul back here. Count full now. That one called strike. So they beat the first out here in the top of the third. Nice strikeout.
Now batting left field there, number 5, Wyatt Fry.
So Wyatt Fry, now the left fielder, will come up to bat for the Bulldogs. Here is Evan Campbell. It's solid so far. I mean, honestly, seems like a very cool, calm, and collected pitcher. That pitch counted for a ball. Count at 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Counted for strike two. Swing and a miss there for strike three. So Fry goes down swinging. Now we go to the top of the order here for Greenwood as Campbell will come up to bat. Second baseman here for the Bulldogs. You can see the strikeout here. Really solid pitching from Campbell. Starting 32 pitches here so far, looking for 33. The pitch downstairs. Smacked out towards left field. Counted for a hit, so Campbell will find his way back to first base. I'll bring out the shortstop now. Rennick now, number 8, come back to bat here. Struck out his last outing. First pitch called strike. pitch at 0-1. That one called for a ball. And we'll try to move back to first, and time he remains safe. Swing and miss there. Strike two there. Right now the count will move to 1-2. Strike right down the middle, and Benton will retire at the top of the third here. And after one was left on first base, we head to the bottom of the third. Benton now, they're back to bat, and they still lead Greenwood by the score of 2-0. And we'll take a break. You're watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament here on the Central Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
First National Bank's roots run deep by focusing on the best baking products at the highest level of service. We've grown from a single Perigold branch to 23 locations across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper. You first, always. Learn more at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. We welcome you back inside Bruce Hunt Field here to begin the bottom of the third, as Benton still leads the Bulldogs of Greenwood 2-0, as Benton's coming back up to bat. And we're going to start us out with the designated hitter is Houston. A.J. Houston to bat. Braden Brewer still in this one. Brewer at 52 pitches. That first one called foul. Close one. Count at 0-1. That one goes out to right field. Caught for the first out. So it'll be out number one here, as we'll have the second baseman come back up here as Curry now. He was able to get a run in for Benton earlier. First one swing and a miss. This one out towards left, but it could be called foul. Kind of 0-2 here. He's out of here with that one. That's out number two here. Brewer trying to make quick work of Benton in the bottom of the third.
Now batting first baseman number 25, Blake
See Mitchum now come back up to bat, number 25 here for Benton. Grounded out his last time at bat. See if he can get a base hit here. This pitch coming up. Called ball outside. And if we had a digital batter's box here. It's expensive though. Count moves to 2-0 here. That one called. Count moves to 2-1. It's it out to left field, but called foul. So that's actually going to go out to the softball. Count moves now 2-2 here. Greenwood looking for that third and final out. Count will move full here for Mitchum. Full here. So he's out of here. They'll call him out for strike 3 and the third and final out as no one left on base and no run-ins in Benton now. They still lead, though, by the count of 2-0 over Greenwood, but Greenwood now will come back out to bat as we head to the top of the fourth here. As, again, your score, Benton 2, Greenwood 0. You are watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament here on CSN.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
All right, welcome you back to the Bruce Hunt Field here on the campus of Greene County Tech High School. The host side of this 5A State Baseball Softball Tournament here at the GCT Baseball Softball Athletic Complex. I'm going to attempt to try to get a score update somewhere. But Greenwood is back to bat here as we enter the top of the fourth here. Looks like Bentonville Tigers lead Rogers Heritage Softball in the 6A State Tournament after the second inning, 6-0. Benton still leads Greenwood softball, I believe, 2-0. That's all I've got so far. I have to resume play here. Campbell still your pitcher in this one for Benton. Right down, called strike. Holt is at bat here, the catcher for the Bulldogs, as we start to fill up a little bit more here in the GCT. Count will move to 1-1. Number 43 coming up here for Campbell. Now runners on base here, top of the fourth. Count moves to 3-1. Popped up center field. And Not caught by the center fielder. It'll be counted for a hit. Can he get a double out of it? I think he may even get a triple out of it, as he will get a triple out of it. Massive hit from Holt. He drilled it out towards center field, and he gets a triple. For Greenwood, man, that's what you needed right there. Because now you got the go-ahead at third. As well, that will send Brewer, the pitcher, back up to bat here for the Bulldogs. Brewer did strike out, though, his last time at bat. Holt, though, man, gets to third base after that hit. Both teams now even up 3 hits apiece. It's Benton, though, that's got the 2 runs, though, that currently lead this game. And it looks like Lake Hamilton has just showed up as they take on GCT in our next contest here on CSN. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. The count moves to 1-1. Out to left, it'd be called foul. Not sure where that ball landed at. That moves 1-2 here. Again, runner on third. No outs here in this one. Greenwood is trying to get at least 1 run in here in this 4th. Brought my man a burrito. Ooh, it's a solids. That will be caught by the center fielder, and he's going to try to make his way home. And he's got plenty of time, and Greenwood will finally get a run in here as they'll trail Benton now 2-1. Kind of a sacrifice there, but it was worth it because they were able to get the run in.
Now batting, third baseman, number 11, Cruz Cody.
Coney now. Fouled back as the wind is really starting to get bad, especially on our camera back there. It's unfortunate. Still only 1 out here at the top of the 4th. I'm going to step back up the bat as Coatney. Coatney, the third baseman here. The pitch 2-1 is that one. Counter for ball 3. Count now 3-1. Off his bat. He steps back up. This count will move full here for Coatney. It's big here. This went out to right field. Second baseman calling for it as he gets it for the out, and out number 2.
Now batting center fielder number 17, Cooper Webb.
So now Cooper Webb back to bat, center fielder. He comes back up here. No runners on base currently. Benton looking to try to get out of the 4th inning, at the top of the 4th here. That one called strike. Windier today than it was yesterday. Anytime the door opens here in this press box, my papers go everywhere. Oh, this one's hit out right field. Will be caught, though, for the 3rd and final out here in the top of the 4th. But 1 run comes across, though, and now Greenwood only finds themselves trailing by 1 and off of 1 hit. And no errors. Benton still leading Greenwood by the score of 2-1 here as we enter the bottom of the 4th year. As you are watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament here on the Central Sports Network.
Bro.
Back inside Bruce Hunt Field here. Near the bottom of the 4th. Benton still up 2-1 over Greenwood. Greenwood, though, was able to get a runner to come across in the top of the 4th. And we'll see how much damage Benton can do here. Greenwood tries to get out of this 4th inning and get back to bat. First one called ball. To Robertson at bat here. One fouled back. It's the 1-1 here as that one counted for strike 2. That one ball. Now the count will move full here. Robertson. Swing and a miss. Out number 1 here for Greenwood. Robertson goes down swinging. They'll send Bates now to bat. Bates the catcher. See Micah Bates here. See what Micah can do here. First one right down the middle for strike one. Big shout out to everyone here at Greene County Tech. The hospitality has been fantastic. The service, everyone's here at GCT giving a hard job, a lot of hard work to be able to do these state tournaments. Been doing state tournaments for several years now, so kind of got a little bit of what it takes to actually host these events, and GCT's done a fantastic job hosting baseball, softball, 5A so far. Counted that one for 3-1 is the count now. This pitch 3-1. Slipped off the bat, goes left, foul. The count move full here. Ball boy going to get it, and there that Benton dugout cheering. This pitch, called ball. He'll walk, make his trip to first base.
Now batting, center fielder number 12, Landon Pelkey.
Now Pelkey now. Center fielder will come up to bat.
Benton in the pinch run for the Panthers.
Let me see. 14 is the number for that pinch runner. That's Bateman. Bateman is the pitch runner at first. First one counted as 1-0. Runner on first here for Benton. Ooh, that was loud, but it's popped up towards left field. They'll be able to get that one for the second out. Now comes up Gamble. The pitcher will make his at-bat. Or a different number. I cannot tell from up here. No, we're back to the top of the order, excuse me. So Wilson will come back up to bat. Third baseman. He was able to get on base his first time at bat today. See what he can do here in the bottom of the fourth. Again, runner still on first here, bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, though. Greenwood just needs one more to get out of this inning so they can go back at bat here at the top of the fifth. As this pitch, called strike. Count at 0-1 here. This one's smacked out towards left center and hits the back of the wall. We've got a runner coming across third. He should be able to make his way home, as he will. It's going to be a double and counted for an RBI double. So now Benton goes up 3-1. Good job from Wilson, man. Great contact, solid contact. He's able to get his teammate to come across, and he'll be credited for an RBI here.
Now batting shortstop, number 9, Marcus Bates.
Benton's second RBI in this game, at least what I've got down on my paper. Great job from Wilson, man. Able to get a runner to come across now. Benton leads 3-1 here over Greenwood. That one's back for Bates, the shortstop. Wilson at second base here for Benton. Smacked out right, but be called foul. Great day to be at the ballpark here on this Friday morning / evening. It's about to be even. About lunchtime here. Take myself to the hospitality room after this game. Ooh. A bit of wild pitch there. You're not supposed to put yourself on the air, Logan. It's just me. Logan said he's going to come to the hospitality with me. Again, runner still on second here, bottom of the fourth. Bad pitch, called strike. Nice strike. So the count will move 2-2 for Bates. Yeah, it may be a little windy out here, but again, it is a beautiful day for some baseball. Best time of the year right here. That one's outside, so the count will move full here. So an interesting pitch coming up here for Bates, as we'll see what Bates can do here. As Brewer just trying to get them out of this inning at this point. That wind is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. This one hit back right field. The play should be made by the first baseman in time for the third and final out, but they'll leave a runner on second, but Benton was able to get a runner to come across, and we head to the top of the fifth as Benton now, they extend their lead over Greenwood. The count now stands at 3 runs till Greenwood's 1, and we'll take a break here. You are watching the Arkansas 5A State Baseball Tournament here on CSN.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community. And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Central Sports Network is your go-to source for the latest news, stories, schedules, information, and more. Check out our website. That's at centralsportsnetwork.org, and like us on Instagram, as we've been popping off there lately at Central Sports Net. Like the Facebook as well, Central Sports Network, as we head to the top of the fifth here, as Benton was able to extend their lead over Greenwood by 1 run in the last inning. As Greenwood now back up to bat here. And we're going to start out here in the number 7 order. The first baseman, Taylor, start us off here on the top of the fifth as that first pitch downstairs for a ball. This 1-0. This one's fouled back. Count moves 1-1 here. Off the bat. Fouled back. The wind is so bad in this press box. Every time someone opens up the door. This one's called for strike 3 in the first out here for Greenwood. Or against Greenwood, I should say.
Now batting, designated hitter number 18, Carter Cook.
Carter Cook now to come back up to bat, the designated hitter, the number 8 man in the spot. His first pitch, fouled back. Out towards Greenwood's dugout. Cook, the right-handed hitter, steps back up to bat. The count moves to 0-1 here. Campbell's pitch. outside. That's one foul back as well. Count moves to 1-2 here. Carter Cook trying to get a big hit right here. Gets it. Get it further. Oh, he cannot make the play in time. Cannot. He lost control of it. He had time to make the play to first. But instead, though, Cook will make it in time as the shortstop unable to make the play. That was Rednick. So Cook is able to make it, and I think that will be counted as an error.
Ryan Ross on the pinch run for the Bulldogs.
One error here in this game. That error is counted towards Benton. As I'll have a runner on first here, and Fry now, the left fielder, comes up to play. Oh, he's going to make a run to second, as he will take second. That's Cook. Graded for a stolen base. Count it 1-0 here. This one popped up center field, and the center fielder make the play in time. As he does make the play, we got runner trying to get across the third in time. He does. He will be getting out here, but Cook now will find himself at third.
Now batting second baseman, number 9, Jaden Campbell.
So now back to the top of the order here is Campbell, the second baseman, now back to bat. Campbell, I believe he's found himself on base every time at bat so far today. And they have the go-ahead at third to try to make it only a 1-point game. I just brought so many desserts to our press box in our broadcast position. Oh my goodness. They got Rice Krispies, mud cookies. Goodness gracious. I know Logan's eyeing down them sweets they just brought up here. Counted 0-1 here, runner on third. Counted for a ball, so the count will move 2-1 actually. Now 2-1 here. That one down. Say the count will move to 3-1 here now. The go-ahead is still at third here. Campbell's going to try to do everything he can to get that man across home. This pitch called for strike 2, so the count moves full now. Full count. Ground ball, and he'll take a game. Will again find himself on first base. So now the shortstop Redneck back to bat for the Bulldogs.
Now batting shortstop, number 8, Braden Redneck.
Step up the bat. He'll have a runner at first and third, but Benton just needs one more out to get out of the top of the 5th here. This pitch fouled back out towards Greenwood's dugout. That one called for strike 2. But the count moves 0-2 here and puts Redneck at a tough position here, as now he's looking for a hit. Now 0-2. Fouled back, so he stays alive. Count 0-2. He slaps it. It counts for a hit. One will come across, and runner from first will get to second. Now Redneck will find himself on first base after getting Cook to come across. Campbell will move to second. And now it's back to just a 1-point difference. Greenwood still with a runner on first and second. Still only one more out needing that Benton needs to get out of this inning. That first one called strike. Hole called for strike 1. Catcher up to bat. Count moves to 1-1 here. Ooh, that one called ball. Count moves 2-1 here. Runner still on first and second. This is Campbell's 80th pitch coming up. Tipped. This count will move 2-2 now. Runner still on first and second for Greenwood. One big hit here, and man, this game could be completely different. That went upstairs. Good eye, and now the count moves full. Starts to get filled up here at GCT. Baseball and softball. Lake Hamilton GCT get underway at 12:30 today. This pitch, swing and a miss for out number 3, and one comes across, but 2 remain though on base. And Greenwood though now finds himself only down 1 against Benton, as this game just got even more interesting. We head to the bottom of the 5th as Benton still leading Greenwood by the count of 3-2. As we'll take a timeout commercial break, you are watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament here on the Central Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
First National Bank's roots run deep by focusing on the best banking products and the highest level of service. We've grown from a single Paragould branch to 23 locations across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper. You first, always. You can learn more at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. We head to the bottom of the fifth here at the Bruce Hunt Field here on the campus of Greene County Tech High School, as the score is currently Benton 3, Greenwood 2. If you're just joining us on YouTube, that's Central Sports Network. Go ahead and don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube. Drop a like as well. Turn on that post notification bell so you know when CSN is live every single time, and get us out on Instagram. That's Central Sports Net. Follow our Facebook, Central Sports Network, as well. As I believe we do have a final score from 5A softball as Benton beats Greenwood 4 runs to nothing. So Benton softball moves on in the 5A state tournament. Snellings now will come up to bat, the left fielder. He struck out his last outing.
Number 1, Easton Snellings.
Easton Snellings now comes up to bat. This first pitch called strike. That pitch called ball. Had to be sure about that one. This pitch, swing and a miss. Yep. Can he make it in time? Ooh, collision between the first baseman and Snellings that time. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Take a look at this replay here and see the contact. Yeah. I mean, they can defensive interference possibly, as that was definitely a collision.
Now batting, designated hitter A.J. Houston.
A.J. Houston now comes up to bat. He's going to stay on first. Snellings will. And try to get back in time. He's remained safe. Houston to bat here, the count 0-1. Bunt. What a dive. Can he make it back in time? He's out. What a play. What a double play, man. Incredible. That's 5A baseball for you right there. What a play, man. My goodness. What a play from the catcher. Yeah. What a play from Holt that time, man. You could see it. He made the dive there. The incredible, he was able to make that play out to first in time. As you can see, he was trying to get back in time. What a play, man. That may be play of the tournament so far. We're going to miss there. Whew. Got to lock in. Lawson is our pitcher for Greenwood. He came in. This is his first inning. Swing and a miss there. He's pitching very well. What a play, though, man. Let me think about that one for a little bit. I'm going to foul back. Curry steps back up, second baseman here. Count 1-2. Swing and a miss there for strike 3 and out 3, and down goes Benton and at the bottom of the 5th. And man, what a play that was, man. Colt, incredible play from the catcher, and what a double play that we had witnessed in that inning. As we'll take a commercial break here as we head to the top of the 6th, as Benton still leading Greenwood by the score of 3-2. As before we go to break, actually, let's take a look at this one. Just incredible double play that we saw there. And so far, Lawson had a great inning pitching. We'll take a commercial break. You're watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first, always.
Just like our local teams strive for excellence on the field, Denver's Refrigeration strives to deliver quality workmanship, knowledgeable service, and fast, reliable solutions for every customer. From all of us at Denver's Refrigeration, good luck to all the teams competing here in the 5A State Baseball Tournament. Denver's Refrigeration, located at 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro. We enter the top of the 6th here at Bruce Hunt Field. And Greene County, Arkansas, host side of this 5A State Baseball Tournament. It's that first pitch. Called for ball 1 here. It's Brewer for Greenwood, so it's a pitching battle here. Swing and a miss there. Foul back. Heads up. Count 1-2. Swing. Fouled back once again. That one's right, almost got to the first baseman. Can they make the play in time? Safe. Great way from Brewer to dig deep there and remain safe. He's able to get there in time, so now Greenwood will have a runner on first. And see Coatney now, the third baseman, come back to bat. Take a look at the replay here. You can kind of see there on your screen. Barely able to make it back in time at first. So now we'll have a runner at first here.
For the Bulldogs.
He's going to pinch run. It's Braden Reddick now who's going to be pinch running for Greenwood. Excuse me, actually, that's Ty Carnes. So we'll have Ty in here at first base, pinch running. Swing and a miss there for strike one. One hit out. Popped up, and second baseman says he's got it. No, he's going to move and going to let his fielder get to it for out number one. So now the first out here in the top of the sixth. Runner still remains on first.
Now batting center fielder number 17, Cooper Webb.
Now Cooper Webb now, the center fielder, will come back up to bat. That pitch called strike. Crowd's definitely getting bigger here. Count move 1-1 here. Good hit there. Counts. Runner comes across second. He's going to go back to second. Remains safe. I think he wanted to go to third. He realized he didn't have the speed about him to probably get to third base. And so he makes the split-second decision to come back to second. You'll see here on your screen, he gets across, kind of slips back. I think he realizes he's not going to make that play in time. So he split-second decision to go back to second base, and it doesn't go against him as he remains safe. So now runners on first and second here. So that was the 91st pitch for Campbell. That one called strike. Sure, we'll see. Benton probably get in a new pitcher after Campbell gets to 99 or 100. Runners on first and second here for Greenwood. They've got a chance to take this lead here. Maybe a little nerves coming up for Campbell here. This one's fouled back, tipped off the bat. For Taylor, the first baseman here. Taylor's now, his count will move to 1-2. Count 1-2 for Taylor. That one called ball. Count will move to 2-2 here now for first baseman Taylor. Again, Greenwood, runners on first and second. The go-ahead is at second. One giant hit here, and they can take the lead. Went down, they're telling him to go. He's going to try to go to third. He does. So we'll get the runner from second goes to third. The runner from first goes to second. So Webb will extend himself, and so will number 3, Ty Garnis as well, who's on third base now. And Greenwood, go ahead is at third. Now they've got a chance to one really big hit here, and could be a massive difference in this ball game. See how quick he is, man. He's a great base runner. Ty has been great at that so far. This one hit out towards right field. The play will be made. He's going to try to get home. He makes it in time, and we've got a tied game in GCT. A runner from second gets to third base as well, and now this is a tied game. Still 2 outs here. Top of the 6th. That was pitch number 97 for Evan Campbell. And we got the designated hitter is going to come in here as Carter Cook's going to come up to bat. See how quick he's able to get across, man. I mean, he's got speed on the baseline. First pitch, swing and a miss for called strike. This pitch, fouled back right. This is pitch 100 for Campbell. Set out center field. Able to make the play for the third and final out, but Greenwood was able to do some damage, and they were able to get one runner across, and they leave one, and now we are at a tied ball game. Both teams at 3 apiece as we head to the bottom of the 6th here in Greene County. Your score, Greenwood 3, Benton 3. You are watching the Arkansas 5A State Baseball Tournament here on CSN.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
All right, welcome you back to Bruce Hunt Field here on the campus of Greene County Tech High School. We're at the baseball, softball complex here in Greene County. As we head to the bottom of the 6th year, as Greenwood was able to get a run in the top of the 6th, and now we sit at a tied ball game here at the ballpark as both teams set 3 apiece. The winner of this game will move on to the semifinals of the 5A state tournament. And the winner will either play the winner of Lake Hamilton or Greene County Tech tomorrow at 12 p.m. Lawson Leith still pitching in this one, as you can see how beautiful it is today here at Greene County Tech. Softball and baseball. All the games now are here at GCT. We're going to start out here is Mitchum. His first. His trip to the bat once again. Strike. Call. I'm gonna step off here. Richmond steps back up. This pitch. Called ball. Count now at 2-1 here. That pitch called for a ball, so that's ball 3. This one, head out to the shortstop. Make the play in time to first. He does. For out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. I'll send Robertson back up to bat. Right fielder number 8. See how great play he was able to make in time. Pitch number 17 coming up here for Lawson. Swing and a miss there. Called strike. Count at 1-1 upstairs. Swing and a miss there. Count now sets at 2-2. This pitch. Swing and a miss there. Strike 3 for out number 2. So now we'll see the catcher come up to bat. That's Bates. Micah Bates, number 7, back up to bat here himself. He was walked his last time at bat. That first one, though, counted for a strike. Tipped off his bat, called for strike 2, so the count now moves to 0-2. No one called ball. Head out right side, but be fouled back. One head out. Shortstop, can he make the play in time to first? He does, he's out. Called it out number 3, and we head to the top of the 7th as we still have a tied ball game here at Greene County Tech. It's Greenwood 3, it's Benton 3. And we'll take a commercial break here. You are watching the Arkansas 5A State Baseball Tournament right here on the Central Sports Network.
Greenwood, Lawson lead 25 pitches.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
All All right, welcome you back to the Bruce Hunt Field here on the campus of Greene County Tech High School. We got a new pitcher into the game. Is number 13, Sawyer Wilson, will be pitching for Benton. Campbell ends up his night with over 100 pitches, I believe. As Wilson starts to warm up here. Got an opportunity to tell you about how the Central Sports Network is your go-to source for the latest news, stories, schedules, information, and more. You can check out our website. That's at thecentralsportsnetwork.org. And you can like us on Instagram as well, Central Sports Net. Follow the Facebook as well, Central Sports Network, and subscribe here on YouTube. CSN basically your go-to source for state tournaments here and the natural state. And we're in the top of the 7th here as we've still got a tied game. Greenwood, they're looking to try to get someone across here to try to end this game as number 5, Fry, is going to come up to bat, the left fielder. This first pitch here for Wilson. Called strike. Call that one ball. One is the count. Downstairs for ball 2. Count at 2-1 now. One hit out towards the right side, but be foul. Hit on, it goes right out to the first baseman for the play for the first out.
Back to the top of the order. For the Bulldogs,
we'll go back to the top of the order here as Campbell, the second baseman, will come back up to bat. He's been on base every time at bat. Top of the first, or in the first inning, he was able to find himself on first. Third inning, he was able to get on base, and in the 5th, he was able to get himself on first base and was able to move himself to second base. He's been really good at bat so far in this game, but that's called for a strike. Tapped it and hit him. Call foul. All right, 2 strikes here. Wilson's pitch.
Oh, come on, bud. No way.
I called ball.
No way. You got bull.
They got somebody down there not happy with that call. He's going to step off.
Don't take it out of their hands.
Oh, almost hit by pitch there. Big call for ball 2. Count moves to 2-2 here. Campbell's pitch. Count moves full here. Now Wilson coming up for his 12th pitch of this inning. Swing and a miss for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Or we get 3 up and 3 down. Benton trying to get out of this inning. Give themselves a chance to win this one. And Reddick now will move up. Shortstop here. First one called for a ball. Second one called for ball 2. That moves 2-0. Right down the middle for strike 1. It's a big hit on that one, but be caught by the center fielder for the 3rd and final out, and Benton is hyped, and they head back to the dugout. We head to the bottom of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and we'll take a commercial break. Greenwood 3, Benton 3. We head to the bottom of the 7th. That's coming up next year. You're watching the Arkansas 5A State Baseball Tournament here on CSN.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community. And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
Just like our local teams strive for excellence on the field, Denver's Refrigeration strives to deliver quality workmanship, knowledgeable service, and fast, reliable solutions for every customer. From all of us at Denver's Refrigeration, good luck to all the teams competing here in the 5A State Baseball Tournament. Denver's Refrigeration, located at 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro. Well, we're not in Jonesboro this afternoon. We are in Greene County, Arkansas, specifically Greene County Tech. As GCT reposting on Twitter, Ty Holt's double play that he made earlier in the bottom of the 5th. That's awesome. Great play there. Here we go. We're going to continue play. Then Palke, center fielder. He had an RBI in the first inning. This pitch. Swing and a miss there. Two strikes now. Up for ball. He's out of that one with a strikeout. We'll move back up to the top of the order here as Wilson, the third base, but comes back up to bat. He had an RBI in the 4th inning.
Pitcher, number 13, Sawyer Wilson.
Let's take a look at this strikeout here. I mean, he knew from there. Yeah. Pitch moves to 1-0. Swing and a miss there. Strike 1. Pitch now moves to 1-2. Here's the count. Ooh, way upstairs. Well, this ball could be crushed out left field. Hits the back of the wall. He's trying to come across second here. He'll stay at second. It's a double. Benton softball team now out here to cheer. As they're hyped, man. Big ball, they crushed out towards left center. Now Bates comes back up to bat. Bates was able to get on base his last outing, I believe. They're gonna walk him. Well, now we'll have a runner on first and second. They walk Bates. Maybe that's the smart play here, as now that sends Snellings, the left fielder, up to bat. Now, Snellings did get on base his last time. So we'll see what Snellings can do here. Runners on first and second. That one called strike. Only one out here so far. Ooh, he got struck by. We got bases loaded. And Benton is getting even more hyped. It's going to be an HBP here for Snellings as he'll take a trip to first base, and we're going to have a little bit of a meeting at the mound here as Greenwood now finds himself in a really tough spot here defensively. Benton is hyped, man, as they should. We're going to have to talk this one over a little bit. What a game this has been. This Benton faithful, they're on their feet. Designated hitters in this one, it's Houston, number 15. Called ball on that one. Count 1-0. Right side is fouled. Count 1-1. Fouled off his bat. Count will move to 1-2 here for Houston. Count 1-2 here. One fouled back. Count remains at 1-2. One upstairs, they called it. So call for ball 2. So the count will now move to 2-2. Again, bases loaded for Benton. the middle, down the middle. Runner comes across home, and it's over. Benton will go to the semifinals of the 5A state tournament, and what a heartbreaker for the Bulldogs of Greenwood. It's a dog pile in Greene County. Your final score, Benton 4, Greenwood 3. What a moment for these Panthers and this Panther fan base as they come up with the W today and will move on to the semifinals of your 5A state tournament. It was the designated hitter, Houston, that got the last hit to make the winning run come across from third. And what a game between Benton and Greenwood. Two heated rivals comes to an end in Greene County, Arkansas. Final score, Benton 4, Greenwood 3. We'll take a break. You're watching the Arkansas 5A State Baseball Tournament here on the Central Sports Network.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community. And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
We welcome you back to Bruce Hunt Field, and Benton gets the W this afternoon by the final count and the score of 4-3, and they are able to beat Greenwood in the bottom of the 7th. And what a game it was between Benton and Greenwood. Benton was able to get bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th. They only needed one runner to come across, and it was the designated hitter, Houston, who was able to come across for the go-ahead hit and the go-ahead win. That runner, it was Wilson that came across, who was on third base, and it was then Bates who was able to get a hit, and it was Snellings who was hit by pitch, and then it was Houston who was the final call, and Greenwood now saying, Houston, we have a problem, because it was Houston that got that last hit on him to end this game, and Benton takes it away from the Bulldogs of Greenwood, and they win 4-3. Take a look at this bracket if we got the chance real quick, as Benton will move on in this 5A state tournament, and they will await the winner of Lake Hamilton and Greene County Tech. That game, that semifinal game, will be played tomorrow right here on the Central Sports Network with first pitch at 12 p.m. right here on CSN. I'm Alex Gallion saying so long from Paragould, Arkansas, where the final score is, again, Benton 4, Greenwood 3. All games are broadcasted by CSN and archived and on demand and on the CSN website. This has been a presentation of the Central Sports Network. Coming up next, it's Lake Hamilton as they take on the hometown team, the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles. That's coming up next here on the Central Sports Network. This has been the 5A State Baseball Tournament here on CSN.